Well, hello, good evening. It is Patmos, and nice of you to join me for this Wednesday stream with Ostriv, where some were so eager to get started they already wanted the music before the stream officially started, but hey, there it is. And of course, nice to have you all already here. It's already so busy, so cool, as we just overlook the town for a little bit, because I think actually if you just zoom in a bit to the town level, the town does look kind of nice. At least I feel it does. Maybe you don't, but hey, that's your prerogative. That's fine. But I do like it to see all the houses and some of the trees and decos that we put up. That's nice. I'm all good. Thank you, painkillers. Help. Oh, well, that you need painkillers is not a good thing then, but I'm glad that you're still good then. I hope... you need the painkillers from the cleaning you did today or something else? Alright, I'm gonna check my cow sheds, because it is confirmed now that if you have more people in the cow sheds, you get more milk, and that's what we want, so I had to check it. Just overdid it. Yeah, that can happen, that can happen. And, well, here's our town. Here's one of the farms we have. They're very busy with all the harvesting, so that's going well. We still have a month to complete it. Here we have all these nice roads that are forming from all the people walking there. And up here is the row house area, but we need to get some lime. Now, there's lime, there's stone, not a lot, but there is stone. So let's make sure we get that. Anything else that we can trade for? 620 sunflower oil, let's do so. Anything else? I don't think so. We have 50 metal parts, let's trade those. Let's get a bit of money in. And at least now we get the lime. We don't need... Oh, we do need 870, so we do need quite a bit of lime, actually. And then I'm actually aiming to really get some of this stuff ready, so that we get a lot of lime ourselves. And once we do... Yeah, we can have lime in, and then we should probably also get some quick lime in here as soon as that's done. Let's set that up, by the way. Yeah, quick lime, 5,000. Alright, so here should be quick lime at some point. And then once that's quick lime, we can make it into the lime works into lime. And I would love that, so that we can build a lot of row houses. So that's the goal for, I think, midway in the stream. We'll get to the bunch of row houses that we want to do. I'm doing good, except need to add some purchase to my checkbooks before Friday. Got about $2 in here. Ooh. $2, that's not a lot. Well, I hope you manage. Let's see, the farm is done. Yes, this one is done. This one still needs to take in stuff, but the storage is full. That means that we have so much stuff, we can't store it in our granary. Now, we don't have that many granaries at this point, but they're also not really being stocked up. So that can be something that we can work on by adding not just workers to it, but maybe add another one of these to all the deliveries. But there's 2 carts not doing anything. Interesting. Could also just set up another granary area where we can sell some more goodies, which could be right here. I think that's the solution for now. There's some industry here anyway. So let's just set up an area here. Let's immediately decorate it as well. So we'll start from right here. Go around like this. I guess we need an opening somewhere here. Yep, there we go. And then we leave this open. We can set up a few market stalls here, so that we can get some extra goods sold. And then maybe we can make a little bit of nature and stuff here. That would be nice. Cheesecake. Nice. Feel free to share. Cheesecake, that's always good. I love it. Right, and of course, a very warm welcome to everybody that is here and that is willing to watch. Thank you so much. I love to have you here. If you just want to watch, that's totally fine. If you have a question or a suggestion or something you want to say, feel free to mingle in chat. You can either talk to me or to the chatters. If you have something to tell me, please hit the add and then PatmosIV so that I know you're talking to me. It will light up in my screen. I have 2 screens set up here, and once you do that, it will light up in one of my screens. Do we actually have flour? Yes. And then I can easily see what you're trying to tell me, and I can respond to it. So especially if you have like a question or something, please do it that way, because that's the most easy way for me to see what you want to tell me. And then I hope to respond. And then there's still a small chance that I just miss it. So please feel free to repeat yourself then, so that I can respond to what you're saying. All right, let's see. These are now getting their stuff in soon. Always willing to support, enjoy the streams. Well, that's great. That's great. And I enjoy having you here. And I enjoy making these streams, of course. All right, the row house has everything. Just some limestone that is inbound. But hey, that's a long way. Then they can build this row house. Now, we also want to get a stone bridge. Do we have the stone for that? I don't know how much. We have 2,200 stone. But it will cost 11,000 stone. So I am still quite tempted just to temporarily build a wooden bridge here, so that we save a lot of travel time. Question is, can we do that? Space already occupied. Yeah, I was afraid of that. So we might just have to do it somewhere here. Then we have to remove a couple of trees, but that can be done. Apparently this space is also already occupied. This requires a lot of nails and a few trees to be removed, but at least we'll save the whole traveling around there, and that will save up a lot of time. So let's move this up a bit. Ah, the row house is done, but now people are hungry. Oh, this one was already done. Nah, this was a mistake. Let's see. Buckwheat, potatoes, flour. Yeah. I guess we also have to set up a granary somewhere on this side, so that these don't have to walk that far to actually get their stuff. That might be helpful. And I guess these just settled in 3 months ago. But there's buckwheat in the store. They should be able to buy that. But of course, and potatoes and flour. Yes. No flour in the store, by the way. They still have to get that. But the problem is they have to do a lot of walking also to just get to their job. So this extra bridge will go a long way. Just put a cart parking near it. Yeah, I also want to put a cart park. Ah, this is cool. They can walk over the stone bridge without being a stone bridge. Oh, they're walking over the ice. Oh, that's a little bug. Apparently, if you build a stone bridge, some people think that the stone bridge is the ice and then they walk over it. That's cool. Ah, these are just walking around. So maybe something was up or wrong and that's why they could do it. I don't know. This was interesting though. They just walked over the ice. Cool. I always thought there was only one guy in history that walked on water, but now we have a lot more. Cool. Ooh, split and chips. Nice. Ah, and we're working on leather. We're getting our own leather now. That'll be helpful. Messenger from Derkachi. Let's see. Ooh, there's more lime to be bought here. It's costly, but I want it. Let's sell... Oh, we have a lot of buckwheat to sell. We can also sell like 1,000 apples now. Let's do that. We have a bunch of shoes to sell. We have... Nah, I'm not going to sell clothing yet. Not going to sell honey. Although we could probably also sell some honey already. The problem is with all the towns that I have, I sometimes struggle where I build my stuff. And then I have to carefully look where I place the trader again. Here's one. I'm going to add some shoes to this, actually. Because we have so many that we can actually trade it. That's fine. We also have some salt available, but that's not going to work out for now. Let's just sell 500 shoes. And then we already get... no, not really close to that money, but somewhere we get there. Is there something else that we're not really selling at this point? No. Sunflower oil. Ah, I can sell another 900 sunflower oil. That's fine. Deal. Yeah, now we're getting close with making all the money, so that's good. A bolero. Everyone likes ice skating. Yeah, probably, although you get really cold feet from it. So I'm not a big fan of the cold feet. But hey, Thomas, nice of you to join us. Hey, Cooper, nice of you to join us. I hope everybody's doing great. So tell me, how are you? Ooh, we already got three families in. Nice. We have this granary up now. Guess we have to set it up for what we put in here, which is buckwheat, potato, and stuff. So buckwheat, flour, potatoes. Let's get 3,000 in here so that we can get the what's it called? The farm's a bit out of people, or out of stuff, basically. That's the right thing. We need to get stuff out of the farms because we had a farm that was completely filled up and that was putting stuff to waste. Ah, there we go. We can get some buckwheat there. Very nice. Let's go back to speed 2 because speed 3 was a bit too fast. Still one vacancy. We have jobs available. Oh, jobs is a little issue every now and then, so that's something we could work on. I guess we can leave one worker in all the fisheries to keep working on the fish. So that it won't spoil. They keep working on salting the fish. That could be good. Gathering limestone for the current layer. Well, it should be almost full, I guess. Can we have ladies in here? No. I guess most of the lady buildings we should completely stock up on people. Just to provide enough jobs, because we have a lot of ladies looking for a job every now and then. Well, let's do it like that and apply to all. And now they should all get 2 ladies in them. That should work. Yep. Okay. And now we also do have the laborers to start filling these up. So there should be more goods incoming here. That's helpful. I love ice skating, but it doesn't like me. Well, when I grew up, I could ice skate here close to the house. But that's already been quite a couple of years since we could do that. And I don't think we're going to be able to do that anytime soon again. Judging by the changes in the weather. So that's sad, I guess, because I love to do that. But it's been so long since we actually could. Alright, here we're selling dried fish. Kind of feels like we just need an extra market here. I have just made one. I made 2, and we just need another one. Apply to all, yes. And then here we're also gonna sell some dried fish. What else? Some apples, because we have a lot of apples. So let's put in here apples. 500. We'll put in dried fish. 250. Okay. What else? Don't think there's anything else that we really need to sell. So we'll put in extra buckwheat and potatoes so they can really sell those. At least you didn't drown. Oh, that's the good thing with ice. Always look on the bright side. Is that the Always Look on the Bright Side song? I've been listening to that before the stream. So much fun. Such a great song. Alright, they're still removing a couple of trees for the bridge. So I'm going to move it over a bit so that we can at least build a house and a well. And then we can get over here, start working on this row house. So I'm going to move the row houses up because I want them done. Question is, do we still have window glass or are we out? We still have 220. So we can build 2 row houses before we run out of glass. Oh, that'll be interesting. Hypothermia, yeah, that's also a problem. And especially in if you play Dawn of Men, hypothermia can be a problem. Yesterday I recorded next week's episode and quite a few people died of hypothermia, so that's not good. Why do hipsters hate ice skating? They could never do it before it was cool. Yeah, that's true. Totally true. Alright, do we have enough ladies with a job? Yes. Do I want to give them more jobs? Yes. What's a good job to give them? Well, let's have them work the orchard. Why not? I mean, we can, so let's do it. It's really helpful that you can now see where the trees will be. So that you know how many there will be if you place the house on a different area. Nice. Too long. This is not too long. Alright, there we go. Oh, we'll do 2 for now. Let's give the ladies an extra job. Played ice hockey from 6 years old to 32 years old. Done my part in skating. Yeah, and I believed you were pretty good at it, so that was nice. We have a true ice skating champion in our midst. They walk too far from the village without warm clothing in autumn and freeze before they can get back. Yeah, that happens in Dawn of Men, that's true. And even if with warm clothing, they can still freeze if they have to go too far. And because the AI is pretty dumb at hunting, it always goes wrong when I let them hunt. Not enough bark to start ash production. What's that? Why don't we have enough bark? Oh, this one can't keep up, really. This guy has enough wood. Yep, it has everything. This one just can't keep up. Interesting. Well, I have the perfect solution. We'll just build another one. For now. Later on I'm going to use the farming method, so we build some fields for it. But now we'll just build another one. Ooh, somebody died of an illness. That's not good. Oh boy. You guys are so mean talking about your wives. What have I said about my wife that is mean? I believe I didn't even talk about my wife today yet. Oh, not me. Oh, thank you, thank you. Chat, yeah, well, I'm not responsible for all the things chat say, but if they are, there's enough ladies in chat to weigh in on that part and start kicking some man's ass, so please feel free to do so. Ah, they all need to walk very long if they want to attend church. So having the bridge up will be good. It will save a lot of walking. Can I put Kevin in timeout? I don't know, you should check that. You're a moderator. You would never be mean to your wife, Patmos. Oh, thank you so much. Don't know if that's true, but I just like to think that. Ooh, a messenger from Mirefa. Very nice. Well, we don't have a lot of warm clothing. We do have plenty of broadcloth. We just need some sheepskin then. Ah, sheepskin. That brings me to the idea that we have to get some sheep soon. Well, let's sell 50 horseshoe. That will make us a tiny bit of money. Ooh, and we can sell some salt finally. That's good money actually, 200. And we can also sell 50 metal parts. Deal. Now, we don't need the money that desperate, and I do need some space in my place here. So I'm going to put these two on temporary stock. So as soon as these two are picked up, this will be out, and we get space for other stuff to be sold. I think they'll be good. Not right. Is there's no reachable stone deposits? I know, we can just clear that out because there's no stone. They can just get limestone, so hopefully they do. I'm nobody's wife, so I can't weigh in on this. Plus, I missed it all anyways. Hey, here I have. Nice of you to join us. How are you today? You're allowed to weigh in on anything because you're the smart one of us. I'm going to say something nice about women. Sorry, I lied. I was in a hurry. Oh, Cooper. Oh, boy. Alright, let me go over the cart parking. See if I missed one and not put carts in it. No, they all have carts and all carts are functional. Yay! That works. Ooh, we have a lot of oxen though. Let's start slaughtering a bunch. Let's pause so that I can't misclick. That will give us a lot of hides. Oh, this is very good. I love to get those hides. And then make sure that we tan a lot more leather and then get shoes. I guess the ladies in my town will love that I get more shoes in town. More shoes for them to buy. I know it's prejudice, but hey, it's probably true as well, so we'll just go for that. Not enough milk. Well, we have 4 ladies in each, so that is good. I'm okay, but we woke up to a foot of snow on the ground. Well, I hope the snow was outside, because then that's not really an issue. I guess you just stay inside, watch me stream, and then play some video games. What a lovely day. Not looking, although I may still check them out. Well, as long as you just check them out with your eyes, it's fine. I'm safe. There are no under 18 series there. Well, the stream and all my videos are rated as 18 plus, because that's just to be on the safe side, because I never know what somebody's gonna say. So there should not be any, but you know how it works. It's March now, so everything is sowing in, or at least they are trying to sow everything in. First field's already growing. Good job. Now all of a sudden we don't have a lot of people available, so that's hard. And I think there's quite a distance between a house that's here and these farms. So these might probably not get enough workers. So we'll have to expand the housing here as well so that the workers can go to the farms. That's probably something. Yeah, it would be great, but I have a couple of errands to run. Oh well, not the first time. Well, and I guess not a lot of running. But just get your tennis rackets and put them under your shoes, and then you can run through the snow and be safe and stuff. Can you edit the chat? I can remove messages if I would actually want to, but that's about all the editing I can do. I mean, I don't know really what you mean with editing, but if I really want, I can remove a message, or I believe report something, but oh, it doesn't work on this screen. I have to go to my other screen. Let's see, yeah, I can pin a message, I can report a message, I can delete a message, I can give a user a timeout, I can hide a user for this channel, and I can remove somebody as a standard moderator and not as the one actually owning the channel. That's the thing. Cool, you can remove my joke. No, I can't remove your jokes. Sorry about that. Hey, dear Duke, nice of you to join us. How are you? Hope all is well. Let's add a couple of people to this. Let's make sure that they also get bark, so that we get enough bark for the different processes. We need bark here. Lime, quicklime, firewood, thatch. There's bricks. I think we don't have a storage yet that will sort some bark for this. Oh well. We got a lot of potash though, and the glassworks needs potash, so that's good. So soon enough we will be able to build our own glass at some point. Hey Shuriel, what's going on? Hope no beef. Great job. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Hope you'll enjoy. Oh, they're finally building my bridge. Yay! That should be helpful. Are we out of nails? No. Yeah, we still have 30 nails. We don't have that many nails at this point. What's going on with my production here? I guess, yeah, we do have things set up. We just might need an extra smithy. That could solve a lot of issues. Let's sell some extra salt. That's always a good thing. No extra sunflowers. Yeah, this is it. Okay, well, we're good, we're good. It's still sowing season though, so everybody is working on the farms probably. Are they? Yeah, still working here. This farm still needs workers, so that's why there's no men going to the forester. Some people also live quite far away. Junge, jede ist hart. Haha, super toll. Okay, was machen wir denn? Alright, what shall I do? I think we need an extra smithy. But having all the industries here and all the people live here is going to pose a problem. Now we still have some space here. So I might just build a smithy here. So that we can have people that actually do a useful job on this side too. We'll get 3. Oh, there's uneven terrain, of course. Why make it easy if the game can make it hard for me? Okay, well, I guess we'll have to fence this off now. I'm going to do the fencing a bit more close to the structure, so that the road remains there. And I want some space to make trees around it. Then we'll leave openings on both sides. Then we can just do it like this. And like that. Okay, that works. Now, I'm a bit doubtful if I can plant a tree here. Yeah, I was afraid of that. So I'll have to do some bushes there. On this side, there should, however, be place for a tree. Or at least 2 trees, so that's good. Too close to another tree. That's not good. Okay, there we go. And then we'll build a tree here. I guess it's also time for some bushes now. Although, might have a hard time fitting it in there too. There's just no space for it, so okay, we'll leave that open. Let's just make 1 ash tree, because that sounds good when you have a charcoal pit and ash tree. There we go. Mach leather, jongen. I already have leather. Trees near a charcoal burner plus disaster. Well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. I think the trees will love all the CO2 produced by the charcoal burner. They will just grow like crazy. But hey, we'll see. Alright, let's bet like a nice prize on whether the trees will catch fire during the game. I bet not. Ah, nail shortage. We need 199 nails. We can't buy nails there, so yeah, that's not good. Let's start working on... this also needs nails. Maybe we need to buy nails somewhere as soon as we can. I just can't right now. I do think that our smithy has produced enough horseshoe for us now, so that we can turn off. So let's focus a little bit more on some nails. Same with the metal parts. We'll just do nails with this one, and then the other one can also do the rest. Well, the channel is 18 plus, so it is to their parents to properly parent them. That's true, that's true. Only 3 workers in this. I'm gonna add some workers there too. We still need a lot of hands. Is still one of the farms not ready? No, they're all ready. Guess they're very busy doing a lot of transport work. Now we have 2 guys in there. That's good. What happened to the market competition? I think I missed the results. You didn't miss anything. People had until Sunday midnight to deliver them. Now the 3 judges, including me, are taking a look at it, rating everything and discussing about who's going to be the winner. And next Sunday we will announce the winner. So if you are not here for the stream next Sunday, then yes, you will miss the winner. But it will be happening on Sunday. But it's a good reminder. I will make a post on it on the Discord so that people know when the actual results come in. And I might also do that on YouTube then so that everybody knows. But that's a good one. Trees clean the air and hide the ugliness. Oh, then I should wear a tree in front of my face. That might help. Thanks for the tip, Quirky. That's a good one. I'll just put a tree in my face. Thought it started at 1900. Well, it did. It did start at 1900. I guess you thought a little later than 1900. But it's fine. You're welcome, Road Dog. Nice to have you here. I hope you're good. You want to bribe them? No time for that. Who are the judges? Well, I am, for one of the judges, so that's the first of 3. I have found Kevin willing to be one of the other judges, since, of course, he doesn't play the game, so that will be fair. And I have also found Edge available, Edge of Silence, to be the 3rd judge. So we have 3 judges, and we're discussing it. Alright, I just took a few sips from my drink, and now we are trying to get on with fixing the issues that we have. We still need more limestone. There's so much limestone that goes into the lime kiln. Layers of 3,000 limestone and layers of 5,000. Oh boy, charcoal layers of 3,000, limestone 5,000. So you need such big amounts of limestone. But at some point this should finally fire up and then we can get going. So that will be nice. And I just have to say thank you all for being here. Thanks for watching. I can see there's over 20 viewers. That is so sweet of you. I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, please hit that little thumbs up button. That will help me in the algorithms and that can help me grow my little YouTube channel. It's totally free. So if you want to do that, that will be amazing. As I take a look on the next row house we are going to build, we also need a bunch of nails for that. So I'm actually... Oh, we have all the nails now. So finally nail production is up. That's great. Let's build the smithy first so that we can get nail production up even further. That should be helpful. 23 peeps and only 11 likes. Well, I guess this is not a very good stream then. Sorry about that. I'll try to do better. The carter can also supply this. Pay is good. Alright, I like that. Still no bark, I guess. Nah, not really. And I've posted a letter on Discord from a founding villager. Just realized I should post it on the competition channel. Oh yeah, you probably should. In judging, no names are given us, just competitor then numbers, so totally unbiased. Yeah, that's true. I've made clips from all the competitors, but without names in it. And they can just see all your pictures in that. And they will look at that and then judge. So there's no names. There's still one little thing I have to give them as well. And after that we are done. And we'll get the full competition. And then we get the results, and we will report on those results on next Sunday. So that should be interesting, I guess. Why are you in there as a man? That is not supposed to happen. You should be a lady. That's way better. Do all my warehouses now have men? Yes. Ah, that's where it's going wrong. Apply to all. We don't want men in here. We want ladies in the warehouse. Oh, I probably have a couple more with men in them. That's why we have a shortage of men around. Here's also a man in. That's not supposed to happen. I want ladies in this building. Most of the time we have plenty of ladies. It's just the men that we have issues with. So my ladder won't even help. Yes, it will. It will. It will add a bit to it. No worries. But in the end, it is about looks, so that's what it starts with, and then the ladder can add a little bit to it, but it starts with the looks of the marketplace. Why just 3 judges? Why not give all 1 vote and can not vote for self? Then Hold open vote for say 3 days. Well, there's many options that we can do, of course, and I'm not going to say one is better than the other. It's just that we have to try a bit what works, what doesn't work, and how I want things. And for now, I have chosen to go with this and do it this way. And it could well be that another time I'm going to play it differently. That's very well possible. There's a lot of options. I remember the very first competition that we did, we had a vote on the general chat where everybody could input, and that gave us a winner. So things change, and this is how we do it right now. And another time can be different. Let's see, split. I can only do 1 billion. Oh, well, if you want to know my bank number. Let's see, do these all have ladies in them? Because I don't want males in the storages. Yep, that's good right there. No storage here. Ah, they're going to build this smithy. We can already see that the trees are growing and the bushes are there. So this area already looks a bit nice. They have all the stuff now. That's good. Just some clay. There it is. And now let's build the smithy so we can get more stuff going. Okay, back soon. Have to make partners dinner. All right, good luck with that. We'll see you soon. Chickens or goats? There's no goats, but there's sheep, and we do need sheepskin at some point, so that will be one of the things I'm getting. But first of all, we have to just make sure that everything in our town is up to speed. One issue is the amount of people that we have. So I'm going to apply this to all, and this one too. Now we should get some extra nails in that will help our town further, because we do need those extra nails to produce stuff. And also the row houses can help to provide workers for all the different jobs. But the row houses are quite far away from all the farms that we have here. So another idea could be to build a new living area in this on this site, so that we can continue having more workers here. Or we can do it in this little area. That's also possible. But then a lot of trees need to be removed. Basically our issue now is that too many people live too far away from a job. So there's jobs on the farms when the harvesting is on, but there's not a lot of people that can do them. But we'll get there. And let's go to 3 goats are good. Nice cheese from them. Yeah, that's true, but they're not in the game yet. Okay, it's time for some other work. Let's see. Let's start setting up a couple of benches here so that people can actually sit. Let's rotate a bit, yes. They do have the benches at their houses, but that's a bit boring. So we also give them some benches like this. And along with that, we're gonna plant some trees, like an apple tree, for instance, so that they have some shade too. And it adds a little bit of decoration to this whole area. And decorations are always good. Now I also want some apricot trees here. One, two, three, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yes, too close to another tree. Yeah, that's a problem. Should not make them too close to another tree. Well, these trees are real keepers. Alright, there we are. That should decorate this area for a bit. Bye, Neil from Balaklia. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. As long as we have enough iron, which is an issue now, so let's get some iron. We're fine. I don't really mind. And we already have 460 nails. That's what happens when you get a second guy. Not enough charcoal. Well, there's charcoal here, so don't worry about it too much. Just get it. Yep. All right. And the bridge is done, so they should be able to build this a lot faster. Now what we need to do they harvest the fruit trees that are not in the orchard? I don't know yet, Stephen. I'm having a couple of tests that I'm going to run in the coming weeks with Ostriv. And one of them is to really test that out, so to see if they actually harvest those trees. So far I have not spotted that yet, so I have no clue, but I really want to know. Another thing... Ooh, messenger from Merefa as well. Oh, there's also no nails. There's salt that we can sell though, so let's do that. So that's one of the things that that I actually want to test, because so far I cannot say yes or no to it, and I have been hearing mixed signals from people. Some say yes, but others are very, very adamant that it's no. So I don't know. Ah, Quirky, you say. Tell me. Alright, here we get a row house that goes this way, and here we have a row house that goes this way. So we can make a block of houses here if we want to. Maybe we should plan that a little bit more than we are now. So like get one of these here or something. So that I also can find a place for a granary. I want to get a suitable granary at some point. Alright, hit the F1 button so they perfectly align. Yes. I think I should rotate this, don't I? Yeah, that's where the arches are, and I want these on the outside. True. Okay. That's one. I like the arcade. And we'll do another one with the arch so that they can also get in on this side. There we go. Messenger from Dekachi, always good. Sells some charcoal. Sells some shoes. 500 should be fine. Not too many, of course. I've tested it a lot, unless it was added in last patch. Yes, except they are beautiful in spring and color in summer. Only if it's in their garden plot. Ah, okay, so you tested it a lot, and they will only get fruit from when they are in their garden plots. Then I have a question about that. If I custom build a fence around their house and put a tree in there, does it work then? I don't think so. Okay, look, these guys have a tree here. Probably one of the fruit trees. I can't see which one. But that then should be working, I guess. And then that's it. This one also have a fruit tree. I'm still going to do some more extensive testing myself to know for sure. I'm not that easy to believe stuff. It doesn't seem to work. Oh, yeah, okay, well... Get all these different people saying different things, so I really want to test it myself as well. I just really want to know. Alright, there's that. Then, I think we're going to go around the corner again. Yep, perfectly like this. Alright. Now, I don't want to build a granary in here, but I think we can build 1 or 2 marketplaces in here. And then we just have to find a place for the granary. So that it's not too far out, but also not too weirdly placed or something. Maybe we can put it on this side. I don't know yet. Still have to find out. Paniotine. Oh, we need some window glass for the houses. Let's do another 250. That's not too much. And I have to check what we have in the storage here. Probably not a lot. Carrots and onions. Okay. Onions. We have 1,500 in the export stock. Let's get those out. And 1193, that should also make us some money. I hope they don't spoil quickly. No, that should be in time. Alright, that's good. How often do they plant themselves? Yeah, not too many. You can see right here, if I take a look at my village, They don't really make the fruit trees a lot, but also these bushes give fruit. So you do get a lot of dried fruit in a lot of houses. But that's also because of these bushes. These will also give dried fruit. So basically what a family can do is if they have fruit in their house, they can dry it so it won't spoil that much. And that's what you get when they have these bushes around, which is basically the best, to have dried fruit in the house. But yeah, you can already see here, this house has a tree, this has one tree, this has one tree, but they don't get like a bunch of trees, so you don't get a lot of food out of that. Let's select apples and put this to work. Oh, they're harvesting now. Ah, that's why I have a shortage of people. Oh well. Well, so far it goes for all the resources you have in the game. They really have to plant it themselves. What are we missing in here? Charcoal. Ah, these guys want more charcoal. Yeah, we're really out of workers all the time. So we need to get a bunch of people in to actually just do labor jobs. And they probably have to be men. So, and now they're working on the farms first, which is excellent. I want them to do that. But that just slows this down a bit. So we're out of bricks right now. So I'm going to add some normal houses and the orchard to the building queue. Everything else can change every year. Yeah, that's true. So once they build a garden, it won't be the same all the time. It can vary from year to year. So be prepared to see some changes there every now and then, because it will just vary. They won't do the same always. Alright, these got some nice horseradish. They get some onions in. Very good. They were very busy with the harvest. Now we get carrots in. Oh, lots of nice goodies in here. I like it. Some honey. Very good. Alright, let's go slow down a bit. We'll see him this weekend when we go to the barn and watch Formula 1. I'll bring over the greetings. Yeah, give Benny all of our greetings from all of us. Such a nice guy. We all miss him. We hope we see him soon again in the stream for the time. But yeah, say hi from us. Give him our best. Alright, those oxen are doing good. We have plenty of salt there. Both the tanners are working really hard. The shoemaker can't even keep up. I guess that's good. Oh, we have 2,000 bark in here. And then this guy needed bark. Alright. It uses a lot of bark yearly, so maybe we should up the amount that it can have in store. That might work out. But they just have to get it then. And they're not really keen on getting any bark. Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. Look for an Hunter and Mick Ronson band there. Mick play... Okay. Trees, raspberries and honey are only determined by the first family. Okay, interesting. I thought the honey could also change later, but I'm not 100% sure. But I thought we did not have any honey in here when we started these houses, and now we do. Oh well, it's fine. Not enough charcoal. Well, this is burning, and there should be news soon too. Penny-utine. Alright, let's do another 800. Deal. Carrots, another 1180. Deal. That's good. That means that we are actually making good money now. Hey, Nandi G, good evening. Nice of you to join us. How are you? Do we have bricks again? No, that should take a bit longer to get. Are they getting charcoal in? Ah, we still need some charcoal. Ooh, over 1,000. That's really a problem. Although one of these pits is now being filled already. So that gives us extra charcoal soon. This has all that they need in terms of firewood, so they could get that in quickly. I think it's time for this one to plant some trees here. Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of fields with this. We'll do it to 20. I have to see how many trees can get in. If we do 20, 20, 20, how many trees we'll be able to get in? It says 370 units, but there won't be 370 trees. Alright, that's one. Let's do another one. 20, 20, 20. We'll do one on this side too. And once these are planted, we can tell them to not use them until they're fully grown. And then we can rotate these so that they always have a bunch of trees close that they can chop. Which can be very good. 55, 55, 56. Ah, that's a good amount of trees. They'll be busy planting all of this, but that's nice. I feel a bit sick, but I'm okay. Oh, that's not good. What do you have? Like a little bit of a flu or something else? But glad to hear you're okay. All good here. Having fun with Ostriv, of course. Such a great game. And I really hope you all enjoy this too. And of course, thanks all for being here. I can see still 20 viewers. That's a lot. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. I think I got a cold. Oh, that's not good. But you hear a lot of people talking about having a cold, so I guess it's the time of year, I guess. But oh, there's a new family coming in. Look at all of them sitting on the wagon there. That's so cool. Well, there they are. 5 people added to the town. That's a nice bunch of people. But I hope you get well soon again, Nandi. I hope it doesn't turn any worse. Alright, the bridge is well traveled right now. Just need to focus on... Ah, this is preparing for burning. Oh no, it still needs the charcoal. Ah, let's do it like this, so laborers can also fill it up. That might be helpful. Laborers with a cart and a carter. So this guy can also now do it, I guess. Alright, so we need 55 ladies for jobs, but still sometimes some have no work. That's just because, oh, Dmitro Turutko also has the flu, so you're not alone anymore, Nandi. Funny thing, it's almost spring and we have a warm weather in Hungary. Yeah, but that just reduces the chance of you getting sick. It's just a matter of running into the wrong virus at the wrong time and you can get sick. Hey, empty theater mask. Nice of you to join us. Hola, Patmos Posse. Well, you're a part of the Patmos Posse, so you're saying hola to yourself. Welcome. How are you today? Heard there's quite a bit of snow out. Bricks, bricks, bricks. Still no bricks. Ah, now this is all of a sudden completely filled up. That's so interesting. One moment they have nothing to work with, and then it's completely filled up. And the workers can actually get the bark themselves, but apparently they don't really go for it. Oh well. We'll see soon. Somebody moved in with relatives. Lubyov moved in with relatives and now there's a home free. Oh, that's cool. That's cool that they do that now. So she was living alone and then all of a sudden she just moved out of the house, makes it free again. That's cool. Alright, no sunflower oil to sell. Ah, we have salt to sell. And that's about it, I guess. Yeah, we're not gonna sell any of the other goods. I'm good. Finished shoveling for the day. Yeah, well, I guess it has to be done if there's quite a bit of snow, but good that you're done. Now you can get on to more important tasks, I guess. Check your video about the foods. Is it still valid? Yeah, it's not that old. Most of it is still very valid. I think. You have any particular question about it? Or maybe if everybody gets sick at your workplace, maybe you will got everything. Yeah, well, if people at your work get sick and they sneeze all over you and stuff, then yeah, there's a good chance you get sick too. Alright, let's do apply to all with this now, so that the ladies get out of there. That's better. The farming is sometimes not clear for me. Well, if you have any specific question, feel free to ask. I will go over it, no problem. Just tell me. The food guide is still up and running, and it works. I know it lacks actually the whole farming explanation, which tells you which crops you can best rotate and stuff. I still want to do one of those, but that's quite a bit of work to actually get it, so I did not come to it. I'd say hi to empty, but that would be redundant. Probably. Oh, come on, guys. Are we still not having the... they brought a bit of charcoal in, but not too much. There's just charcoal next to the building, and they're not really getting it. Why are these men so... there they go, finally. Why are these men so lazy? They also don't have carts here. Maybe if we give them a cart parking... they might use a cart to get it, and they can carry a lot more stuff. Let's build 2 cart parkings here. Oh, Puppy and Rumi is okay. Well, you can ask Rumi, so that's easy. He'll answer for himself. I think they are both not thrilled with the snow. Oh, is that so? I thought you said Rumi was already making snow angels. Overjoyed in the snow, but that's not true then. Okay. I think there is some good info about crop rotation and stuff on the Ostriv wiki. Yep, there's some very useful info. That's true. The farming sometimes not clear. Oh yeah. Well, I'm keeping my eyes open if you have a specific question about the farming, what you want to know, and then I'll show you. Men are always lazy. Thank you. Still a bit of extra charcoal in here. This one is now working. This is now preparing to burn, finally. So they're actually doing something here now. That's good. We get some extra bricks. These are forming the bricks now. That's also good. Finally, we're getting somewhere. These have all the resources, so now they're all coming in to construct it. That gives us another orchard. Still plenty of buckwheat, plenty of potatoes, good amounts of flour, so that's all okay. No worries there yet. It's not that we're lazy, Shuriel. Uncomplicated is the word. Yeah. Oh, no. Don't demolish shit. That was the wrong button. I just wanted to put a couple of ladies in there. So that they can plant some apples. And then afterwards we'll get them out again. Oh, cart shit ready. Let's get some carts. It is, however, getting a bit messy here, though. But especially in the snow, it's harder to see all the different buildings and areas and stuff. But one thing that can help is do a bit of fencing. And since this is the glass industry, I think it is okay if we fence this off a bit. Like that. And then right here too. I'll just move the fencing upward here. And then we'll go like this. And then continue up here. Then we go down again. And now it's fenced off. So now it's a little bit clearer that this is just one area where they will do some work. There's carts in there now. I don't know if the people I want them to use it are using it. Yeah, guy from the brickworks is bringing charcoal. Very good. That helps. So the carts really help. I like that. Should I focus what I want to grow in a field? Oh, that's a complicated question. Should I focus? I think the best thing to do when you build a farm is know why you built the farm. So if you want to build a farm to provide food for your people, then focus on their foods, like buckwheat and potatoes, for instance. And you can rotate those. And if you have 3 different fields and you rotate them, you will see that each year you get a bunch of buckwheat and each year you get a bunch of potatoes. Then you can also do the different food types, of course. But first you need to think about, why am I building the farm? If you're building the farm to get clothing production up, you want hemp and flax to focus on. And then in this case, I've chosen wheat as the second product, because wheat, you can see by the fertilities, can go very good with hemp. You will never run out of the nice fertilities if you do 1 wheat, 1 hemp, and then a fallow field. Sorry, little cough there, so I had to turn off the mic. So it all depends on what you want to get out of your field. Why did you build that farm? What are you gonna grow with it? If you want to get sunflowers for export, to make sunflower oil and export it, for instance, because it gives good money, then you just build a sunflower field. It uses up all the orange nutrients, and then you do a fallow field and you just focus on that. So should I focus what I want to grow in a field? Yeah, I think you should focus, but that should be like, why did you build the farm? That's the focus. So here I have hemp, and I chose potatoes because I could use some extra potatoes for food for the town, and hemp to grow to make clothing with. And I did a lot of hemp, and I also did some flax because that also works. So just think about what you want to do with that farm and work out if you can do that. And then usually, oh, why is there an extra? Oh, this is the new card shed. Usually you can just make a byproduct as well. So for instance, what I did here with the hemp, the byproduct is wheat, and I use that to make flour, and the people can eat it as a byproduct. It's a bit of a waste if you only do like hemp and then a fallow field and then hemp again and then a fallow field, because there's still a lot of nutrients in the ground. I love cat milk. Difficult to harvest, but well worth it. Oh boy. Oh, very good. All right, they're building this house now. Then this little area is done. And of course, let me know, Nandi, if the explanation was any good, and if it helps you or not, then I can maybe try to explain a bit more, or try to specify the question a bit more then. But this is what I would say about that now. 500 iron. We have all the other stuff, I think, in good amounts. Maybe we need some lime. Yeah, let's get 500 for now. Thank you for your help. You're most welcome. If it's fallow, any nutrients will be 100%. If you completely wear out a field, so that all nutrients are out, if it's fallow, it will not completely regenerate normally. It should be somewhere around 80%, but it's not completely fixed. And if you have cows on it, so if you have a lot of cow sheds and you put it on, use a fallow field, then the cows will go on it all year long and eat from it. And that will help increase the nutrients back too. So then you get even more nutrients out of it. I'm now going to try and find my sunflower farm here. So here you can see this is completely run out of the orange nutrient, and it has 28% with the green and 21% with the blue. It should be fallow for a year now, so if I remember, next year we'll check this and we'll see how much got back. Hopefully they put the cows on this field, because that will help. Another way that you can help is to get plows. Plows do 2 things. They will make sure that some extra nutrients are added to the field, but plows will also make sure that your plants will use less nutrients. But the downside to plows is that it takes time to plow the field, so there's less growth time. So you have to be really careful whether you actually want to use plows or not, because the benefit is not always there. The main benefit of using plows is that, for instance, with buckwheat and potato, we now have a system that works for 3 years. We get 2 years of food, and then we have 1 year with nothing. And then you can make a system where you have buckwheat, potato, buckwheat, potato, buckwheat, and then a fallow field. So you can produce more in the end, because you only need a fallow field after 5 years of getting crops out of the ground. So that's the main benefit of the plow. Otherwise, it's not really that beneficial. Not that I would, but what if you leave a fallow for more than 1 year? Well, if, for instance, the field that I was talking about, I think it's one of these, yeah. If this one does not get all the nutrients back and you leave it fallow for 2 years, then all the nutrients will get back, of course. Could actually be... No, this does not use any orange nutrients. Okay. So yeah, if you really have problem getting the soil fertility up, you should just leave it fallow for 2 years, but it won't go over 100. So you can't build up more nutrients so that you can then do like 2 years of sunflowers on it. Ah, we need more stone again. We're out of stone. Oh boy. Keep running out of stone. How much stone does this need? 200. Oh, it needs more. Oh, this does not need any stone. Good, we're going to build the glassworks then. Stone bridge. Yeah, that's not going to work. So we need to buy stone. Stone comes from Balaklia, I believe. So let's send a messenger there. Let's buy the stone there. And we now need to work on some housing. If you have missed it, but have you checked to see if people are harvesting from that row of fruit trees along the farm field edge? I have not really checked it. I want to do some controlled testing because right now it's really hard to see if they harvest. Quirky already said something about that. I guess you weren't there yet, but she has also been testing it and it doesn't work. It only works with these trees that the people have planted themselves in their fully functional garden. Then they should be getting some out of it, but also not a lot. But yeah, then it does work a bit, but that's it. So it doesn't work when you... Let's get some apples, by the way. Sold. Oh, there's over 5 export deals now to Derkarchi, so yeah, we have to wait a bit. Trying to export too much. So far the answer is no, but I also want to check myself because I'm just stubborn and I really want to see it for myself, I guess. How much wheat do we have? 3,000. Okay, so maybe we can get an extra windmill at some point. Could be interesting. And we now have a lot of quicklime, so that's going to put the limeworks into action so that we can start to make our own lime. We now can get some stone here. I like that. Should we get nails? No, we don't have to anymore. I'm not gonna get sheep right now. That's just not gonna happen. Let's sell 1,000 sunflower oil, and that's it. All right. Fruit only get harvested in gardens and orchards. Yeah, that's the general thought right now. Although some people are still convinced it also comes from the fruit tree, so we'll have to see. But I think some people confuse the bushes here, and they don't know that these also produce fruits for dried fruit. And then they have planted this fruit trees, and then they see, this house, it has no tree, and it also got fruit, so it has to be from those trees. But it's not, it's from the bushes that are producing that. So that could be a mistake there. Okay, guys, you have to go right now, but sending all of you a hug for being lovely people. Thank you, and a huge bunch of laughter in the chat. Sleep well and stay safe. Well, you too, big hug back for you. Thanks for being here. I hope you can quickly recover from all the work that you did today, so you don't need the painkillers anymore. And we wish you all the best, of course. Such a lovely person. Thanks for visiting the stream. And that goes for everybody. Thank you all for being here. I hope you really enjoy. If you do, feel free to hit that little like button. That's totally free, and it really does help me in the algorithm. So that will be an amazing blast for me if you would do that. And of course, if you have not done so and you like this, just hit that little subscribe button. It's also free. And you can then get notifications and stuff when I stream, and you can see all the videos on my channel. Or you can also see them when you're not subscribed, but it's easier when you do. So feel free to hit that button as well. But hey, it's all up to you. I'm not gonna be mad if you don't do it. Oh yeah, we were busy with this. Oh, totally forgot about it. Where is the store? We have apples, firewood, clothing, warm clothing, shoes, buckwheat, potato, flour. Oh, that's nice already, but we're not selling any other stuff here. So we still need to get that granary up. But I don't know where to build it. I made orchards in early stage. They will affect the game This will affect the game negatively. No, why? The good thing with an orchard is, you can see it right here. This is now completely filled up. You only have to, or you can leave it empty if you want to. I don't want to, but you can leave it empty. So now the trees will just grow. And the first 2 years, they will not produce any fruit. So this one is years planted 0. By the start of March, they need to be planted 2 years. If not, they will not produce fruit that year. So you can just leave it alone after it's planted. Then, once you get to the point that the harvest comes in, the harvest comes in during the summer months. So I believe May, June, and July, something like that. But I have that not present in my mind right now. That's the only months that you need people in there to actually work it and get the fruits out, and that's it. I guess it's not really a mistake, but the only thing to keep in mind is that there's 3 different types of fruit. And the apples will be good for 18 months. So if you harvest the apples will remain well for 18 months, then they spoil. Both the other fruits, the what is it? Raspberries and the cherries and the raspberries, I guess, or the apricots, they will spoil in 3 months. So they will spoil very quickly. So always go for apples. That's the best way to do it, because that will make sure that you get everything done in time, that you can spread it around town. Otherwise, you won't have the time to spread it around town. All right, we can't also build this because we have no bricks right now. We need to start working on the village, but yeah, I agree with HeroDev. It's earlier the better, because you can just, the first 2 years they don't produce anything anyway. So make sure you plant the trees and then just leave it alone. That's better. That's good, actually. I like that. All right, we're gonna build some houses here to have some extra people in these lots. I am actually going to make medium garden houses here, or maybe just the warning. Not a warning. Maybe we can just do it like this. Keep the regular sizes a bit. Warning, no market stall close by. Yeah, I'll just build a new one. Stop yapping about it. I'll fix it. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Other way around. 1. I'll do it a bit better. 2. And 3. Perfect. Ah, there go the cows. That's nice. I guess we can still get some oxen out. Now I always pause, because if they actually move out to slaughter one and you misclick, then they'll slaughter the wrong animal. You don't want that. Ah, there's actually not so many bulls that we can actually slaughter right now. Well, happy with that. That's good news, basically, because that means that we have a lot of animals that actually produce milk, but that's good. Hold shift. Why should I hold shift? Orchard may only need worker in July to October. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and they also need some time to actually harvest all the trees. So you can't do that, I believe, in 1 month. You have to take a bit more time for that. Alright, let's set up a granary here. Maybe not in the actual farm area, but a little bit more north. And a few market stalls, and then some water. So that these people can also have some food and stuff. Once it's up, not right now because there's no people living really close. Yeah, we'll build 2 of these there. Then I guess a cart parking won't hurt to supply them with all their needs. And then 2 will also not hurt. Why not? We can just do it. I love that you started pausing during slaughter selection. Oh well, that's good. Comes from you. Yeah, sometimes it goes really fast, especially if the slaughterer has nothing to do. So I'm really happy if we can actually hold it. How many cowhides do we have, by the way? They should spoil too. Let's check spoilage for a while. Perish. Oh, nothing perished this year. Some fish. Okay, that's it. So we can't see right now. I guess we have to go to the end of the year, but we probably have some cowhides spoiling every now and then. Has anyone worked out a maximum traveling distance that the population will travel for work? No, but there is a maximum to it. We could have already seen that because, yeah, we have one guy looking for a job and there's also men needed for a job because we have 40 open vacancies. So there's one guy looking for a job. The problem is the distance is very long. So it could well be that it's the guy here that can't find a job, for instance. But we don't really know which job he is looking for. And even if you know the distance, bumps in the road and stuff like that also add the distance. So it could be that if you look at this map, walking from this house to this farm could be a problem because there's a bump in the road, but he can easily reach this building because there's no bumps in the road. So knowing the exact distance, I don't see the real benefit for it. You have to just make sure that you don't concentrate all your industries on one spot like I did. That's why I started some industry here too. So that you provide people with a job. And actually the distance is quite long. So this guy can still easily work here. But somewhere here is the limit. So just get a few jobs close and make sure that you have enough jobs. So yeah, the distance is a factor. That's very true. Hey, Josh Taylor. I thought I overlooked your name. Sorry about that. Thanks for being here, Josh. Can you explain why I should hold shift? But that's nice that you're here. Hope you're well. You've already hit 2.6k subs since your last announcement. Yeah, that's true. But I made my announcement when I had 2,590. So it was not like I just reached 2,500. We already had that for a bit. But yeah, really nice. Really happy with it. I mean, everybody's welcome to the channel. So I'm happy with every new sub. I love it. Let's just all grow together. That's so much fun. We need extra wells here, by the way, because these people are starving. Or not starving, but they're drying out, apparently. Now you sound like Michael Jackson. I don't know if that's a compliment, but hey, okay. Well, it's time for the gardens to get sown in soon. That always looks a bit nicer than all these big green patches, I think. And we're gonna move all of this over because we're not gonna need the row houses right now because we can't simply build them at this point. We need more stone and stuff. Although, yeah, we can finish the glassworks. That's a good one. And then we start building a couple of houses. I like that too. Let's get a well before that. You can check work distance with forestry. Build a few different distances from town and then see how far. Yeah, you can check it if you want to, but even if you... There's no way to calculate the distance. So if you go on this map and you zoom out and then you kind of know the distance or something like that, but there's no measuring tool. So you can't really see it anyway, even if you play later on. So personally, I don't really see the point in trying to figure it out because there's no measuring tool to see how far it is that's easy to use and that you can just get to work. So why check it? Just make sure you give them a job at some point, not too far away, I guess. All right, we have clothing. Do we have clothing? Yes, 800. We still have shoes. We have warm clothing. So far we've provided everything for them. Our town is 11 years old. Almost 400 people in it now. That's nice. And I guess we also have to start providing a job on this side of the river. Otherwise people will not be doing anything here. Now, an easy job for the men is to get them to start fishing. Uneven terrain. Ah, that's not good. Ah, we can build another fishery here. Well, let's get a fishery up there so that we get some extra fish and those people can get to work too. That should be easier for them. No, and you build in the opposite way, job as close as possible to the homes. Yeah, that's kind of it. You build houses and jobs and you just try to keep it a bit close because that's the most efficient anyway. If they all have to walk very long distances, that's not efficient anyway, so why try that? Alright, I think I'm gonna go with charcoal, of course, not with firewood. Apply to all, and let's... I think we can have only ladies in here, so let's do the ladies do the glass work. Let's see how they do. Are you gonna test it for us then, Cooper? Cooper's gonna run the big test. Cheese, 30 cheese. So yeah, we're really selling the cheese. That's good. The messenger from Balaklia doesn't really come in all the time. I wish it did, because then we can buy more stones all the time. But that's a bit... this map is still very limited in stone. I guess at some point I would really love to go to the new map and build there, because there we have everything unlimited. That's way easier to build all these row houses, of course. So that would be nice, but that's for a later stream. That's not for this one right now. But we did already get 4 row houses here. The 5th is getting its resources. It just needs more bricks. We have 1,000 ready now, but that is not nearly enough, of course. Thanks, Kevin, for all your work. And for announcing all those things. That's great. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't really measure the distance anyway. So if you figure it out, how are you going to tell everybody? And how can you going to make sure that everybody understands what you mean and stuff like that? That's a bit hard. All right, we have space here for some other products than the ones that we have here. I don't really know why we want that though. We can sell some extra apples and buckwheat and flour and potatoes and have an extra clothing stall, I guess. That won't hurt, because then you know there's always available, because they have to walk quite far to actually sell this and get this in. So it's not that it's a bad thing that we have this. I just think the market stalls are not that important right now at that place. The water is more important. We need to provide everybody with some water. Why not build a couple fishing places over by the man looking for a job? Yeah, I'm doing that. These houses are probably the main issue for the jobs. And I just planted a fishery right there and a fishery right there. So we are going to build some fishing jobs, Mike. But thanks for the suggestion. I guess great minds think alike. So that's what we're going to do. Not very far, pretty far, with the number of maximum fence lengths. Yeah, well, but then every time you want to know whether a thing is too far, you have to get all the fences out and start measuring and stuff. That's just not doable. And especially in a town like this, I can't place fences here, so you can't see the maximum and stuff like that. You can't measure it in here. If I build a house here and I want to know if it's too far for the forestry, there's no way you can just go over these buildings and tell, see, you have to go too long, and then you have to go, all right, where does it stop? It stops here with too long, so this is one fence, and I have to click it again, and I have to go like this all the time. Yeah, I'm not going to waste my time on that. Basically, if jobs are too far away from the people, I made a mistake with my town, and I just have to get enough extra jobs close by. So, for instance, we can give these two a job, and then that should fix it. So there's easy ways to fix those little issues, I guess. Ooh, we have a lot of tallow. Tallow we need for soap, right? Guess we can get a soap factory somewhere. Soap, 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 soap. Soap works. Produces soap from lye and tallow. Oh, we have a lot of tallow, so we can start to produce some soap. Guess if we place it somewhere here, it won't be that bad for all the villagers, because it's a bit far off. So, yes, let's build a soap factory too. It needs bricks and some lime. I think we have some lime now, though. Yeah, we do. So, we could build this at some point. Now, we also need lye. And that should then be in here. We have a lot of ash, but we have no lye. We do have potash, though. I guess we need a warehouse then to start storing a little bit of that. So that we have some lye. Or I should just build one ashery that will only produce me lye. Oh, we'll see. You're the research master. We should get to you to do it. Ah, that's probably... Yeah, of course it's doable, but it's time consuming and it's not time that I want to have consumed with that. Guess that's the thing. Yeah, we're all counting on Quirky. We'll want the results tomorrow on our desks. Joking, of course. Alright, let's start filling this up. We get apples, buckwheat, potatoes, and flour in here. Flour, yes. Guess we need this granary up before all these houses are done, otherwise we still have a problem. I also want to get some dried fruits in here, some peas, because they also don't spoil. What else is there? Oh, dried fish, that's nice. And we could also sell some cheese here. Now, of course, we need to sell them some clothing here, so we have to set up the whole clothing stall again. Clothing, warm clothing, and shoes, and then we also do some firewood. Okay, and then this one will remain empty for a bit, but we'll get something in there at some point. We'll get the lady out though, we don't need her yet. I already have a pretty good idea. I have 8 charcoal piles and 1 lady who don't do them all. Ah, okay. Hi Patmos, finally catching you live stream. Hello Dan McRae, nice of you to join us. How are you? Glad you finally caught me live streaming. Now the pressure is on for me to perform well and make sure that you enjoy this. Otherwise, this will be also the last time and I don't want that, of course. Alright, we still have flour and stuff, so that's good. Oh, we can sell potash here. A bit expensive, but we can. I would do 1 charcoal pile and 8 ladies. Well, at least then they will really fill up the charcoal pile well, so that will work, but that's all I'm going to comment on that. I think we should start stocking up on some booze, since we're going to need a tavern soon to keep growing. Totally forgot about that. But here we have a good spot for the tavern, with all the people here. On all the sites. Or we could just make it, nah, not next to the chapel. That's not really sweet. I do not ever let that happen. I wouldn't know. Where should the tavern go? Well, this is probably not too far. I think the tavern can go somewhere here. Next to this. At least one can go here. Let's build a tavern, and along with that, we build a smaller granary that can serve the tavern. Just need to remove 1 tree, but that's fine. Let's move this over. Let's see if we can do speed 3 for a bit. That'll be nice. Hey, Karen! Hope you're all doing well. Missed many lives. Yeah, we missed you a lot. How are you? Last time, I believe your leg was pretty much fully healed, and I guess you were back to doing a lot of work and stuff, but we really missed you. How are you? And congratulations on your birthday again. I mean, we celebrated it on stream, so that was fun. You retired last Friday. Congratulations. Very nice. Well, that's great. I guess then we can now expect you in all the live streams, I guess. No, that's not true. I always hear that people who got retired always get more busy than they were before. So that's probably not going to be the case. But nice, nice, nice. Happy retirement. Hope you can spend the next bunch of years with lots of things that you would love to do. I always forget about the time difference here in Canada. Yeah, I can get into that, Dan. That's That's a problem. Hiradev has the same issue, also from Canada, so she has that too. But we're happy to have you here, so that's cool. All right, apples, buckwheat. Let's go down. Dried fish, dried fruit, flour, potatoes. Anything else after the potatoes? Oh, the potatoes just got removed. Interesting. Salo. Yeah, this is all that we have to store here, apparently. All right, let's set some numbers. So we can store 1,000 apples here. We can store 2,500 buckwheat. 500 dried fruit that we can buy from the people. 750 flour and also 2,500 potatoes. All right. This should be working soon. Then we have all the goods there. I will build a warehouse here at some point too for all the clothing, but for now it works. Food's good. Ah, that's very good. So your wife's recorded live chat. That was nice. Yeah, we prepared it, and then she wanted to do the live stream, so she also had to do the celebrations, of course. I have some years until retirement. Yeah, I turned 40 this year, so I guess I also have quite a couple of years before retirement. Ah, we need the tavern up now. I thought about that. That's why I'm going to build it now. Because we have 400 people living in our town. That's nice. But I'm glad you're loving life, Karen, and I hope you keep doing that. And of course, we also hope to see you every now and then in the chat. But you should mainly celebrate life and have fun with that. Produce only dried fish. Let's get some workers in here. Canada, there's a winter storm today. It was 7 degrees. Ooh. Yeah, bad weather in Canada. I'm almost 30. Ooh, Nandi, then you still have longer to go. Will the granaries move goods between them? In A, if one granary is in the area not buying from population, but another is not. If you want to move stuff between granaries, you have to click the button that they can take from other granaries. So then this one can take stuff from others as well. If you don't hit that button, they will never take anything from another granary. So then you specifically have to all set them up to do the same what you want them to do, basically. If you pick this one, then yeah, they can take from other granaries. I do that sometimes when I build a granary, especially for all the produce from the farm, for instance. So right now there's a lot of wheat on the farm, and a farm can be filled up too, and if it gets too full, you will have a lot of stuff that goes to waste. Then I build a special granary just for the farm stuff, and I tell all the others that they can take from other granaries so that they can also take from that granary. Otherwise it won't work. I need 3 more years. You only need 3 more years, Nandi. That's not a lot if you're almost 30 and you only need 3 more years. 42 years with the same company. Lol, I'm finally done. Time for the youngsters to carry on. Very good, Kai. Are you 40? You sound like a 22-year-old. Ah, I guess I'll just take that as a compliment. I don't know if it's meant that way, but we'll find out. It's fine. Yeah, where I am, we will miss the snow, but it's going from +12 to -10 today. Oh, wow. I'm so hoping we are done with winter here. With all the very much cold and stuff. I have an idea. Let's set up an extra windmill here. Because we need it. But also a granary just for the wheat. So that we can store all of that. We can do it like this. And then all the wheat goes into this granary, so the farms will be emptied out from the wheat. Because, yeah, there's still too much in it, as well as buckwheat. That needs to get out. We need to do something useful with it. Ah, we have the tavern, but there's not enough alcohol on the local market. Yeah, that's true. That's where this smaller granary comes in. We need it built now. Ah, here we can buy some mead. I also already bought the other Horilka, I believe, so that's good. Can we sell onions? Yes, let's sell 1,500 onions. Let's sell... No, there's no carrots. Okay. Then we won't be selling carrots. Lol, no clock or watch. Ah, very good. I sound like 22. Well, that's not often I hear that, but interesting. Guess I have to get used to that. Alright, we have to sell some alcohol on the local market apparently. So let's find a place where we can sell some alcohol. Let's sell some Horilka, I guess, because I should already have that. Yes, there it comes. Hopefully that fixes everything. Not enough alcohol on the local market. Yeah, we'll get there. We first need a family also to enter this, of course. Alright, let's get this up for all the drinks that we have. Beer, Horilka and mead. And there is space for 10,000 in here, so we'll just split it. Alright, that should do the trick. And then this can be put in by a lot of different people. There we go. Now, hopefully this, yep, there's enough alcohol on the local market. There we have the tavern guy. That's great. I'm missing the chat a bit, by the way. You're south of me. I saw watching Ice Road Truckers. I got minus 45. Yeah, getting pretty cold here. Not the whole country, though. The mostly northern and the prairies. Yeah, I guess with such a big country, you can have big differences within the country. In the Netherlands, it's so small that we don't have those very big differences. Horrific winds here. Might lose power. Wind and trees up to 70k. Oh, wow. I just compare how my father sounded when he turned 40. He had a more deep and harsh voice, maybe because of cigarettes. Yeah, I never smoked, so that could have done something with it. But yeah, and I don't have that much testosterone, so I guess that helps. I mean, I'm the one doing all the household chores here, so I guess that says enough about my life. I love it. Alright, no carrots for sale. Hopefully once all the gardens come in, we can get some carrots. But these houses are coming in nicely. Families do get married. We got one new family. And hopefully this will help a little bit with the issues when we have to start harvesting, that we get a few extra hands that help out with the farming. Are there any negative effects from having the tavern in town? No. Yeah, well, you might get a few drunk people, but that's all. No, there's not really negative effects for the population. All the negative effects at this point that are in the game are from the industries, like for the charcoal pit and stuff. If people live close to it, they are more prone to get sick. And we don't have a barber surgeon yet, so we can't heal them yet. Oh, that's also something I want to build at some point. But yeah, there are no negative effects. Only negative to the priest if you have a church. Oh, is it? We had that on Sunday. We lost power 4 hours. Lots of damage around town. I wonder if it's the same storm. Oh, maybe. I have enough testosterone for all of us. Ah, that's very good. Well, you keep it. You don't have to share it with me. No problem. I'm happy the way I am. Ah, these are selling Horilka and mead. Nice. One thing we have to do, though, very important. Go to your town hall. It's right here. Go to the treasury and see if we have set a tavern tax. No. Well, that's gonna happen. Fine if people want to start drinking, but the taverner will get me some taxes. Same as the barber surgeon. Let's tax the poop out of them. I want your beer money. Alright, message from their card sheet. That's cool. Let's buy all this stuff. We have plenty of money anyway. Let's sell some stuff too. My wife has all the testosterone here, apparently. Yeah, mine too. Happy with it. Honey, yeah, that's all good. Yeah, we have all we need right now, I think. We still have lime. Yes. Alright, alright. Wow, wonder how I sound. Must be like a dinosaur. I'm 65 and 45 of those years I was a smoker. Keep the booze cheap. Well, the booze is cheap. It's just that the guy selling the booze has to pay me some money. That's all. Look at his wealth. Look how rich he already is. He's just here for a month. He had a big monthly income. And he's not going to get that rich. Show me the money, Mr. Taverner. I'll make sure you get drinks for free, Roadhog. No worries, no worries. Don't get mad at me. Right, here comes another house. How are we doing with the bricks now? Now we have 8,000 bricks all of a sudden. Do we still have some stone? 1,100. So I'm very tempted to send out the messenger again to get some extra stone. And then we can continue with the stone houses. Oh, we were already building this one, so this one should go first. Then this one, and then that one. Alright. Soapworks, the windmill, and the granary. Yeah, that should also be built after the row house. So many things to do. I was 65 last Friday. Yeah, so nice that we celebrated. Was so happy. Alright, 16 likes already. Thank you all so much. That's really appreciated. I love it. Stones. Yes, let's get some stones. And sunflower? No, we can't sell that. Okay, well, we have what we need. What do you call a stone dinosaur? A smoker lot of it. A stone. Very good, Stephen. Very good. Ah, they finally planted the trees here. That's great. We're not going to allow them to chop yet. We'll do that later. And then we're going to cycle these so that we always have trees close by. That's very good. They can get from the granary, but you have to have 2 kids in a stall for them to move in. Then you can move it. Do you need to have alcohol at a market store, or can the tavern get directly from a granary? The tavern will get it straight from the granary, but you have to get some up in a market stall to actually sell in town before somebody will come to live in the tavern. But they can actually just get it from the granary. That's no problem. But if you have it close to the granary at the market stall, they might also just go there and take it from there. Are we selling buckwheat here too? Yes, I'm going to take this buckwheat out and put the mead in there. So as you can already see, so far I have not been selling mead in the market, and it was already in the tavern. So that did work out. They can get that. Ooh, 2 cart parkings ready. Let's get the carts opened so that they can start to use those. That will be great. We have the extra hands here, 411 people. The farms, ooh, it's already end November and they're not even done with harvesting this farm. So yeah, we do need a lot of extra hands. Otherwise we won't get all the jobs done. Well, these 2 farms are completely done, so that's helpful. Bad joke running out. No problem. Alright, we got potage, we have a lot of stuff here, but also glassware and window glass. Oh, we can start to sell some glassware. That'll be cool. Question is, do we have a spot where we can actually sell that? Buckwheat potatoes, yeah, we can sell some glassware here if we want to. Let's do so. Messenger from Derkachi again. Well, let's sell some more goods to them. Not too many shoes, I want to keep some. Alright, we should now be able to finish another row house. That should bring in another good bunch of families. I like that. 1 farm enough for 10 fields. Yeah, you can get... I usually do 8. This one only has 6 because this was the first one and I wanted to get it up quickly. This one has 8 and this one has 8. If you're watching my YouTube series... I don't remember now if it was map 6 or map 7. One of the 2 series I'm running. I did a 9 field farm. Because of course if you do 2 crops and you rotate them, you need 3 fields to each year get one of the crops. So each year now we get either potatoes and stuff. This one is set up wrong, but if I do it like this, here you see it. We always get potatoes, we always get hemp. And if you have 9 fields, then of course you can do this extra one also in full rotation. So then it works. On this farm I have sunflowers in the end, which makes it a bit less needed. But, well, I guess you should do 9 fields, but then that interferes with my brain where everything has to be in unison and stuff. So that's why I have 8 most of the time. But I think from now on I'm going to make more with 9 because it's just better. Alright, the row house is ready. A family married. We have an extra windmill now to get the wind to use the wind for some flower production. I like that. Had a hoot watching ladies' night with Astroneer. Still laughing, great time. Oh, that's great. That was fun. Well, next Sunday there won't be a ladies' night, at least not with all the ladies. There will be a ladies' night next Sunday, next Saturday actually. Wifey will be streaming, that will be on Saturday. And she'll be playing some old school Pharaoh if I can set it up. Thanks a lot to Kevin for providing the game to us. So it's the old school Pharaoh, not the new one. She has been playing that since she was young, and she always enjoyed that a lot. So that's what it's going to be. And on Sunday, still a surprise what I am going to stream. But there will be another stream, of course. And you'll just have to be patient and find out what that will be. Next Friday, there's also another stream with me, which will be Foundation again. We're going to expand our town. We're going to get a bigger monastery. We'll work a bit on the fortress and stuff like that. We finally have a town where we have most of the production of goods that we need for ourselves. So I guess it's a good moment to just expand a couple of buildings. But yeah, Ladies' Night was so much fun. I had a blast. And I already told them, anytime they want to stream, they can. They should just let me know, and I'll set it up for them. Sometimes I'm thinking about streaming Bannerlord. Yeah, it's a great game. It's not so suitable for making 30-minute videos, because you have to edit a lot out, and that's not my style. I always show everything, but it's a great game. I have it too. I play it every now and then, but I'm just keeping it for myself now, just as a game I enjoy for myself and not really stream and stuff. But who knows, maybe I might do that at some point, but not right now. But it's a great game, and if you think about streaming it, you should definitely do it. It is really nice. Oh, right, we're getting some of the weed in that was still left on the farms. That's great. There's still a lot of buckwheat in the farms though, and there's still plenty of place for it, so hopefully we can get more laborers to actually pick it up at some point. I stopped circling the farm with fields, as it takes a lot of room that workers could be living in. Ah, do you mean you make the cartwheel-shaped farms? Quirky. Those are so nice, I love those. Anyone else having stream cutting out? Not here, as far as I can tell. Everything should work fine, but please let me know if there's issues with the stream, then I can take a look at it. I was growing up with Warband, now I have Bannerlord. Yeah, Bannerlord is fun. It's quite tough though to actually get your own kingdom. When does Manor Lords come out? Ooh, I think that takes a little while still. I think they have released it. Or they have released the date. 26th of April. So that's, well, 2 months to go. And then we have Manor Lords. Fun, fun, fun. Looking forward to it. Now and again it goes white. Yeah, that's every couple of months. Then you get to the snow point. Yep, Jamming Mike. Thought it was on my side on the interwebs. Alright, I just open up another screen now so I can check my connection. It says here I have 0 dropped frames. Connection is all good. And if I take a quick look at the connections, good all the time. I have to say though, YouTube has been having issues for days now with streaming, live streaming, people having problems with uploading videos. Yesterday I could not get into the YouTube studio for like 4 hours. It just kept redirecting me, then telling the page was not available, then I had to delete my cookies again. So there are actually issues with YouTube for a couple of days. So that could be the thing too, and otherwise it could of course be things like weather and stuff. But YouTube has been experiencing some issues, so just that you know. Mine is fine on the phone and TV. Okay, that's good to hear. Every once in a while the stream blanks momentarily. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. as far as I can tell, it is not something on my side. So hopefully it gets fixed soon. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, I'll have to go and cook for my queen. Very good, you do that. You give her the queen's meal. Okay, see you all. Stay safe. Stay frosty, peeps. Great stream. Thank you, Stevens. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all the support and all the love we get from you. Well, looking forward to see you another time. Alright, let's pause for a second. Let's slaughter some of the bulls that we have. We have way too many bulls. Yep, that one turned 1, so that's good. And we can slaughter this one already because that one will turn 1 soon and it won't slaughter it straight away. Alright, we have to slow down a bit because we're going way too fast. We're already building the next row house. This is one with the arcade. That looks so cool. I think it's YouTube. Yeah, I think so too. Apologies for my jokes. No, you don't need to apologize, Stephen. They were funny. It's all fine. We all know how we're doing here. And we can all have a good laugh with a nice joke. So don't be sorry. It was nice. See you next time, Stephen. Thanks so much. Maybe just the Balkans internet. Could be. Who knows? Who knows? But it seemed to be coming from all over the world because Mike's not in the Balkans. So... But yeah, we're all adults here as long as we have respect for each other and treat each other with respect. All is fine. And then also jokes can be told and stuff. That's no problem. So don't worry about it too much. Dried fish. 2,000. So maybe we need to store a couple of extra dried fish. I think a lot of people in our town are actually doing very good with food. We are not near any shortages of food. Feel like a nap and hate to leave an awesome stream. Well, if you feel like a nap, you should just go take a nap. It is already an hour and like 50 minutes to the stream, so I will be at least on for another 10 minutes, but won't be a lot longer than that. Still midweek, still have to do stuff this week, so why are there no workers in the thatchery? Oh, seasonal hiring. Okay, very good. They'll be back soon. Falling asleep to Patmos' calming voice. We've all done that once or twice. Oh boy. There we go. Alright, the soap works. Needs a couple of bricks. I think we're out of bricks right now, but we might be getting some more, so let's put that up. But still, we don't have enough workers. So I guess it's time to expand some of the village housing. Let's go with this. They can walk in between, so that's fine. They only need to remove a couple of trees for the house, so that's not too bad. Let's just get a bunch of extra houses here. Should try ASMR. Yeah, well, people have already been asking me to read a book so that they could fall asleep with that and things like that. I don't know. It's the streaming part I love, so I guess I'm gonna keep with that. Oh, look at this. This looks so cool. I like it. Don't really like how this has a big gap in it. I did hit the F1 button and the below area is attached actually, but I don't like the big gap there. But this is such a nice building and it has a store in it. Good, let's sell some extra goodies then. Buckwheat, also dried fruit, dried fish. Guess we can sell some of the goods that we don't sell that often here. We also need to sell firewood and flour here. That's important. And then some extra shoes and some normal clothing. All right. This is good. Let's get a worker in there. There's immediately a lady in it. So you can see immediately that there's a bunch of workers available on this side. So we might just get extra jobs out here somehow. Question is, what jobs? An ASMR Ostriv video. Well, then you can just listen to the Ostriv music, I guess, because that's great music. How do you keep a blonde busy? Right, please flip over on a piece of paper and give it to her. Oh boy. And now we build more houses to grow our populations. Take a look at these beautiful arcades in the house. Aren't they beautiful? And while you think of the beauty of this, think of the beauty of your life and fall asleep. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna build a town. It's March. There's a new family coming in. Nice. ASMR Ostriv is redundant. Yeah, that's true. Ostriv is just ASMR. You can just play this and feel completely zen all the time. Except if you don't write it on both sides. Yeah, true. Messenger from Derkachi. Let's sell some charcoal. They really want my charcoal all the time. That's why they come. And maybe some apples, but we're not going to sell all the apples. They don't sell me any booze, so that's not good. We still have plenty of iron. So we have plenty of most. Just going to move the row houses over because we need this area to start building a couple of houses. How is the water doing? Oh, completely filled up, so that's no issue. We can, however, build an extra well here if we really want to, and I want to, just to make sure that these houses have enough. Market is closed, so that is no issue. So we should be well on our way getting some extra people in that can do different jobs. Somebody else has the flu. Maybe the barber surgeon is also an important thing to get. Health, the barber surgery. 1400 stones. Do we have that? I don't think so. Nope. 6,000 bricks and stuff. But maybe it's time to start planning the barber surgeon. Somewhere central in town so that people can actually go to it. Maybe here. Yeah, this is a good spot for the first barber surgeon. But I'm just happy I don't see all the people in chat screaming now that they really want me to do an ASMR video. So I guess my little show worked to get you off that idea, because I'm not going to do that. Alright, here should be the barber surgeon. Let's decorate this with a couple of trees. Because of course this building is all about health, so there should be a lot of trees here. Maybe everybody's just asleep from hearing my voice in the chat, so that could also be the thing, that now nobody's responding anymore because everybody is asleep. Interesting. Alright, I guess we should get some benches here for the people to wait until it's their turn to actually go to the barber surgeon. And then get some bushes in here, just to make it look a bit nicer. We can decorate it a bit more later on once we actually see the building. Maybe you should try it on OF. Oh, I don't know what OF is, sorry. I'm always very bad with all the acronyms. Not me, I'm still here. Oh, that's good, that's good. Great that you're still here. I would not want to miss all of you. It is great again so far streaming. I really love and enjoy it. So thank you all so much for putting up with me and for having fun with me here in the stream. I love it. So thank you all. Preparing for the burning. It just needs some more charcoal. Well, they have plenty. There's carts here too, so they can all just get the charcoal. This one is being burned. That should get 1,000. Forming the bricks. Very good. It's just a bunch of... what if we do labor by hand? Maybe that will help out a bit. No. Oh, they're still getting stuff for this one first. Ah, that's it. Okay. They will later on do all the charcoal then. I have to say, this fencing really does fit the industrial area nicely. So I like it if you can use it to actually zone this off a bit. I like that. I'm not asleep, just lurking, watching the stream. Very good, Mike. Very good, Mike. Enjoy that. No problem. We have no sunflower oil. Another messenger from Dakachi. This guy really keeps coming in. Oh well, we'll sell him some goodies. Apparently he really wants that. I'm still going to send one to Balaklia again though, because I want to get more stones. Can't find bricks. Oh, we only need 500 more bricks to finish the soapworks. Ah, please finish my bricks. Let's do one house and then see if we have the bricks. Buying the bricks. Once that's done, I believe we get 1,000 bricks. So that should be okay. This one is now prepared to be burned. Now it's burning. Now they can prepare this one. Nice. They're really processing bricks now. I like it. That's good. Only F. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna try that on OnlyFans. No, no, no. Oh, that's an interesting choice. Potatoes, dried fish, all that stuff that I don't have. So yeah, can't really sell it, sorry. I think we should have some houses with good amounts of honey though. 500, 88, 800. So what we can actually do is go and buy ourselves some honey. There it is. Let's buy it from the locals. Let's buy 1,000 honey. And then we should be able to sell that too and make some extra bucks on it. And since these play top price and we only pay a little bit to the locals, that's nice. Hey, Paul! Nice of you to join us here. How are you today? Hope you've been well. Yes, I am. I don't get to join your lives often, but I always try to catch up with them after the fact when I can. How's your planet-based game going? Well, not really playing that anymore. Had fun with it, but I also was kind of done with it. After the last stream, I've built most of the things I could, and it was just dragging along a bit. Nothing new, so I abandoned that for a bit. So I hope you don't mind. And of course, new updates came out for Ostriv. I got some new games that I showed off, and I got back into Foundation again because that was a long time. So plenty of time to do other games. Might get back to Planet Base at some point. So that could be the case. But yeah, I was kind of done with it. I nothing more to show, so then that's why I ended that series. I hope you don't mind. But nice of you to be here. I hope you're all good, Paul. Do you ever get to the point where you keep most of your charcoal in town for industries rather than sell it? No, because all you need is these guys to make you some firewood, and you can burn it into charcoal, which is really cheap. So if you are running a bit low on charcoal, just build a few extra charcoal pits next to the foresters, and you'll have a ton of charcoal again. And it is actually really that easy. You can easily get charcoal. It's a great way to occupy a part of your workforce when you have like laborers that are not working all the time. Then it can be really handy to have some charcoal pits so that they are busy, so that you keep growing. Right now we have open vacancies, but there's also times in game where you don't have open vacancies, and you just really need to make sure that you have enough jobs fulfilled, and that can do that, and that's really easy. So I like that. We have all the stones for the soapwork, so that's gonna be done soon. Great. So yeah, you basically don't have to ever run out of charcoal if you don't want it. You can even build one forester and like 8 charcoal pits, and it will easily fill those 8 charcoal pits. So that should not be a problem. Yep, this is working out nicely. Hey, they needed water here. Oh, there's plenty. Sometimes they just need water and you have to get home before they can get the water. So you see the icon overhead a bit and you get worried, but then there's no reason to worry. How are we doing with firewood? I have not really stocked up a lot on firewood, but we'll do that soon. Well, at least we got a couple of row houses, so that's nice. But we also have to start thinking about industries that can go here so that these can really work. We have the soapworks now. I guess worker by hands can do the same thing too. Yeah, we'll have to keep it at that. hire ladies, I guess, because in the end we have more ladies usually available than men. And then we'll see. Power lost. Pretty sketchy. Oh, that's because of the weather, Karen. I hope it don't happen too often. That's not good. Make sure you stay safe and nothing bad happens to your house and stuff. That's not what we want to see. We want you to be able to celebrate your retirement for a very long time. Alright, I'm going to set this one to laborers by hand for a while. Because all they need to get is all the wheat from the different farms and then they're done. But that can really free up some space on some of the farms. This one is now almost empty, that's good. But there's still a lot here and I want that out. Ah, finally we're building a couple of houses, that's good. You have a generator? Yeah, that's a good question. Ah, this one's pretty busy too. Alright, here we had a new family moving in. That's great. This is also vacant now. And since nobody married straight away, usually you'll get a new family for it if you have enough jobs and stuff available, of course. We have that, so that's nice. And they're already... new family coming in. Nice family, I like it. And then, yep, all the resources are collected, so they can soon start to build this one too. Oh, great. I was actually hoping we could start expanding this part of town a bit more, but we just have some other jobs to do, actually. Now, one thing we need to get at some point is the brewer and the distiller and the hop yards. And I guess those can go on this side of the map. So that we actually get jobs on this side for the people that live there. I actually think, now that I think of that, I actually think that's what I'm going to do. Because we do need to provide jobs on this side. And I want to leave this area for all the row houses around the church here. So also this area, but maybe up here we can build hop yards and stuff. To at least start occupying some jobs. And we would make Rodog very happy if we start to produce some beers. All good. Ostriv Foundation are both great games to watch you play too. Oh, I'm so happy with that poll. I already got a bit worried that you might not like me anymore. But oh, this is good to know. Thanks so much. Well, I'll be playing this then. I really enjoy these games too. Alright, let's take a measurement, like Quirky wants. So, just a bit too long, that's how long one of these blocks is. So if we go all the way over here, and we do this, then just a bit too long, like this. So, somewhere here, we can start with the hop yards and the brewery and stuff like that. So let's leave this as a measurement tool. And then we're gonna build a hop yard. I have to start making Rodog happy so that he can get his mind to peace that yes, there will be beer in our town at some point. I know he was already getting a bit worried about it. I know the man a bit. So yeah, this is going to be the first hop yard. There we are. Ah, another messenger from Derkachi. He wants to buy some extra charcoal. There you go. He also wants to buy some extra shoes. There you go. There it was. My stream just skipped. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. But it still says connection is good here, so should not be on my end. But I am really sorry for it. So I hope it won't happen too often. But guess right now we'll just have to deal with it a bit. Alright, we need a couple of trees removed here if we do this, but that's okay. We can do that. 15 trees, that's actually quite a lot. I'm going to move up this hop yard because I want to start growing the hops, and once we have those, we can actually put people to work there. Same with the brewery. It needs barley and hops, so we also need to get some barley going at some point. Now it's time to remove this fence. We don't need it anymore. Let's get the brewery up. Place it a bit back and this way. so that we can eventually fence this area off, I guess. I'm actually gonna place it somewhere here. I think that's better. There we go. Then we can make a warehouse here to store goods for it. Or do... Oh, sometimes I have to check whether barley and hops go either into the granary or the warehouse. I hope they can go into a warehouse. So let's check a warehouse that I can actually put some extra stuff in. Yes. Hops, yes, they go into the warehouse. And barley too. Great. Sometimes I forget. I don't think he has horses yet. No, I don't have horses yet. Sorry. Patmos, how old are your towns get in your streams? Usually not that old. This one is only 12 years old. We're up to 400 people already. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I speed a bit or something, because sometimes I watch other streamers play Ostriv just to get some ideas and stuff. And then usually they have way smaller towns than I do when you check the age of their towns. I don't know if it's something from me, or it just seems like I get pretty big towns pretty quickly. I don't know if that's also your people's ideas. Usually, like, when people have a 10-year-old town, they have like 120 people, and I'm like, oh, I have way more. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. I'm not judging that or anything, but it's just a feeling I have. You do speed. Ah, yeah. Oh, Dan asked if I did not have any horses. Well, here we have answer. No, I don't have horses yet. Still trying to work on providing jobs for everybody and also getting enough laborers all around town. But people here don't really have opportunities for jobs. That's why I'm trying to give these people jobs too. Apply to all and apply to all. 500. Oh, and we need to set this to seasonal hiring, of course, because during the winter months there needs to be only one guy in here to work on the dried fish, and that's it. A new family settling in town. That's great. Most welcome. My town at the new map is 46 years old and 1.7k population. Well, I'm not there yet, and I don't think I can make that in this time, but is it on map 3 where you can really build everything you want because you have unlimited resources? Sorry, lost power, please catch you right now. Trying to stay tuned. Oh, okay, Karen, but just make sure that you stay safe and that you don't destroy any of your equipment by having it on while the power surges every now and then. Sometimes it can be better to just unplug things so that they don't go wrong in the end. So take care. You can always rewatch this or join us in another stream. We don't want you to break equipment or something because the power goes wonky. My town is 10 years old with only 180 population. Ah, yeah. I tend to be always a bit fast. I just want everything up and get everything done and make sure that I have enough people all the time. So I build a lot. Oh, well. My market village, 38 years and 303 population. Oops. Well, that's the fun thing with this game. We all play different, so that's really nice. That you can have different ways of playing it and still have a lot of fun and do a great job with it. And it's just cool, so I like that. Oh, that's nice. Mine has been skipping this whole time. When it happens, I grab the slider bar and pull it to the end so I don't get behind again. Oh, yeah, that's really on the YouTube end. So sorry about it. If we look on the map, we have filled up quite a bit of the available space that we have. Interesting. Just have to see how things keep going. See, now there's already 5 guys in here. That went really fast. So there's plenty of people on this side of the river that wants to work. That's good if you give them jobs. And these houses will provide some extra workers on this side of the river. So this is good. Could also mean that things speed up a bit, because these can get there quickly. And if they have to get all the way from here to that farm, that might take very long. We do have some white lines now. Some people's paths are a bit blocked, I guess. Should be fixed though. Not enough lye to start soap production. Yeah, we need to get another ashery to actually make this work, so that we can only produce lye in this one. Or ash and lye. That should probably do the trick. Now we get uneven terrain. There it is. Alright, let's get the ashery up. And I think once the ashery is up... oh, we need... What are the on and off seasons? Hopyarks will plant each spring. Planting season is March through May. It takes 4 months to the hops to harvest. Okay, so... In the off season there does not need to be anyone. And that's these months. Something like this. Alright, that's good. Let's buy some horilka. So that we can have enough booze in town. That will be nice. We still have enough iron, so that works. I watch your streams, then I go off and build the city similar to yours. It's fun. Oh, nice. You have such great straight lines and homes, and mine is not so straight, really wonky. Well, as long as you have fun with the game, that's the most important thing. And but I feel honored that you actually take my cities as a way to try and build yours. That's so nice. Is there a cap on what the game can currently simulate? Meaning, is there a point where your population can get to a point that no matter what you do to support it? I know. Well, the main issue right now with the game is that if you get too large and your computer is not up to it, you get that it does a lot of calculation. So basically, at some point, the game can become unplayable for you because, like, every month it has to do so many calculations, and then eventually it will just crash. Over a year ago, it was really hard to get past like 1,200, 1,500 people because the game just would not work that way because it was not designed for that yet. They have been putting some attention into that, and most computers can now easily go up to like 2,000 people. That's doable, and then you can easily, or not easily, but you can still pretty much manage all the food and stuff. It's not that hard. Just keep up with building new farms and things when you need to. People sometimes forget it. I haven't built a new farm for quite a while because, of course, we have a lot of these garden houses, but I also soon need to build an extra farm. But yeah, you can get pretty big, and yeah, Quirky's right. There's a guy that has over 8,000 people. It's a very cramped, completely filled up map with no more space left, but it is really nice. You can get really big towns and support them all. And especially if you have a big town and have good money, you can of course buy all the food there is and stuff, so that works. But it is not that hard to manage a big town. Basically, if you build like another bunch of big houses, just build a new farm with it. Every now and then set up a new line for your clothing production and stuff so that you keep up. And you can use the resource tab, and especially the graphs, or this one. So here we can see if we use this one is a bit harder. I think this is easy. Here you can see how much apples we have stored, how many we have produced, which is the most important one, how many we have exported, how many we have sold. And you can see that year by year we start to produce more apples. We're exporting small amounts, and the usage of apples slowly goes up too. That means that we still produce plenty of apples, and there's still more room for people to buy apples without us having to buy new or having to make new apples. If we check the buckwheat, for instance, here's where it becomes interesting. You can see that the amount of buckwheat that we store is growing all the time, so we are producing more than we have because buckwheat doesn't spoil. And now we can see a couple of years it's dropping. So basically we're not producing enough buckwheat anymore. Now, since we have so much stored, that's not a big issue, and I have time to spot this trend and then switch it. So we do need a new farm where we focus on some buckwheat. And so you can go over different types of food and see how it works. Here we can see how much we produce and spend with the hemp. Well, we spend and produce as much as almost the same. So we can actually get some extra hemp out and build more clothing if we want to. Let me check the potatoes, because that's also an important one. And here we see a little the same trend. It's a downward trend. We got one up again, but here's a downward trend. So we also need to get extra potatoes. So building an extra farm that will get us potatoes and buckwheat will be very handy, because in a couple of years we will actually run out of those foods. So that's how you also can use the graphs to see how your town is doing. And that can be quite helpful, actually. All right, here comes the ashery. And once that is done, I think we're going to put a little end to this stream. It's already 2 hours, 20 minutes. And I have more work to do this week. And wifey too, so she has to go to bed soon. And of course, she can't really sleep when I'm overhead talking all the time. So we'll slowly put this to a close while this runs out. But guys on Discord, after seeing it, think they can get 10k easy. Yeah, well, easy is always... Some people like to really exaggerate things. But yeah, you can get pretty high populations if you want to. The game just needs to adjust a bit. And they're focusing more and more on the mid and long-term game. So that should be interesting. Alright, we're not going to produce any potage. We're just going to keep it with the lye. Because you need ash, then they produce lye. And then that can go to the soapworks. Or at least it should, so we'll see. I hope it works and that we can get a lot of soap then. So, well, thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for all the fun and laughter. It was great again. Love the chat, love the great questions, love to talk to everybody. Glad to see so many of you. Really happy to see Karen again. The poll got in. And of course, everybody else. It's always tricky when you start naming names and then you forget somebody or you don't name somebody. That's all not personal. But sometimes I wanna say a few names and then I miss one. I know, but it's I love you all. You're all amazing people. I'm so happy to have you all on this journey, and I hope to see you all Friday for another stream. Tomorrow there will be another Ostriv video online, of course, that you can watch. One of my series that we're continuing. And then probably next week we will get to the next episode of this. Maybe we can reach like 500 people then. That would be interesting. So thank you all so much. It has been great and amazing. And feel free to leave comments and stuff and any suggestions that you still might have. I will take a look at that later on. And for now, I wish you a great rest of your day or evening. Sleep well if you're going to bed soon. And we'll see you next time. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.